I can feel my hair turning gray, slowly, strand by strand. The pigmentation is just going, gone. Hey guys, Leighton here. Welcome back to another video where I talk about my life and my writing and everything that's going on with me. So this week has been a week. Last week, as you guys may or may not know, my aunt passed away and it was very sad and it was a very hard time. And then this week was just so stressful, and it's like, can I just get a break? Just like this next coming week, can I please just get a break? Most of the stress had to do a lot with researching about self-publishing and everything. That was just piling stress onto me because it was pointing out like all these things that I need to get done, all these things that I need to prepare to get self-published, how long things take, and my mind was overflowing with all of this knowledge and it just overwhelmed me. And then I've been working part-time at the bank and it's just, they're starting to run out of things for me because, like, I don't mean to brag, but I'm just that good. So they're starting to run out of things for me to do, so they're starting to give me like really monotonous things, which is slowly driving me up a wall. And then I'm shepherding for my church's vacation Bible school. I did that all this week, and there was this little boy, and usually I don't hate kids, okay? I want to make that clear because what I'm about to talk about right now is going to make it sound like I hate kids, but I don't. I tolerate kids. Well, no. If they're good, well-behaved kids, I really like them. I get along great with kids that have been raised well and are well-behaved. It's the kids that don't behave that I really don't get along with, because as a kid I was very well-behaved, so I just, one of those people who's like, if I did it, why can't they just be well-behaved? And maybe that's logical, maybe it's not, but that's just who I am as a person, So this kid literally is Satan. That's the only way I can describe this kid. Okay, first of all, he's got, that kid, little boy humor, where he's like, farts are funny. So he like constantly pretends to like spread his butt cheeks in my face and pretends to like fart in my face and stuff. And it's just like, I could probably deal with that. I mean, it's not funny, but I can probably deal with it. But then he also is just like all over the place. He's never listening to the teachers. He's in kindergarten, by the way. I'm shepherding kindergartners, so he's a kindergartner. So you're probably like, Leighton, lighten up. He is 5 years old. And it's like, but you don't understand. Like he runs around, and then there was this little girl who I think he's friends with, and he just was chasing her around saying, marry me, you're my girlfriend. And stereotypically, that's the thing that the girl does to the guy. So it was just, I mean, sure, break gender stereotypes, but at the same time, don't break it the other way around, Like, nobody do that to somebody. That's, like, obnoxious. And then there was these little 3 and 4-year-old girls in the row ahead of us, in the pew ahead of us, because we have to be in the main church area for beginning and end of Vacation Bible School. And he was like flirting with them. I mean, little kid flirty, he wasn't like laying it on smooth, like he was being little kid flirty or whatever. But like, he literally like grabbed this little girl's butt. Like he like underhanded, like, and he squeezed a few times, and he looked at me, and every time he does something bad and he knows that it's bad, he looks at me like, what are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do about it? And I, being a person I'm an only child, so I was never, raised around, I'm also like the youngest of my cousins until my second cousin started coming around. So, my whole life, I wasn't really raised around kids, so I don't know how to handle that kind of stuff. So I just, grabbed him and pulled him back, and I said, no, and there's only so much I can do because it's Sunday, it's like Vacation Bible School, it's church, so you can't like threaten them and you can't like make them not have fun. I don't know, it was just a rough time. So yeah, do you see this acne? I don't know if you can see it, I covered up with makeup, but there's like acne under my chin. That's from stress. because that little kid, that little, Anyway, even though I had a really stressful week, thankfully I also was able to get things done. It was actually a stressful week, but a successful week. So maybe they balanced each other's out. Probably not, because either way I'm gonna die young just from the stress of this week alone. But yeah, I got stuff done. The first of which actually being that, okay, so I was wanting to do this for a while. I had a bullet journal. I tried it out last semester at school, and it worked pretty well for me, but then I came home over the summer and things kind of fell apart. But I wanted to start a bullet journal strictly for my writing. So I bought this cute little notebook because I'm a writer and we have an addiction to cute notebooks. And it says ideas and intentions. So it's really cute. And then I kind of like tried to make each page kind of decorative. This is the key. So you can see I put a little key there, and I worked with like the font kind of. And then got an index. So did that. And then it's got a future log. So I'm probably gonna try to, like, my goal with this is to just, because you know how I just said that I was like really stressed about, you know, getting all the research done for your self-publishing or whatever. So like hopefully like this will help me keep on track for all the stuff that I have to do to get self-published. Just started it at the beginning of August though, so I don't have too much in it yet. I do have quarterly goals because I've been watching a lot of AuthorTube lately. It's so funny because like I didn't know the BookTube existed, and then like I found it and I tried to join it, but it wasn't really my thing, so I was like, oh man, so I guess I'll just make videos strictly about my writing. And then when I started doing that, I started finding YouTubers who were doing the same thing, and I'm like, dang, that's so exciting. So I've been watching a lot of AuthorTube. I've been watching Jenna Morassi and Vivian Rees, and oh, who's the other one? It's like Shaylin Wrights, I think. I hope that's right. But I've been watching them a lot. I really enjoy them and watching their videos. Jenna Morassi, I watched all of her videos. Like I went through and I binge watched all of them, and I'm loving them. And she does quarterly goals, and I think Vivian does goals too. I don't know if it's like bi-monthly goals or something, but I wanted to do the quarterly goals, so I kind of set some quarterly goals for myself for July through September. And then also this kind of goes along with it. Well, this kind of goes along with what I'm about to say. So I actually, in the month of July, I completed Camp NaNoWriMo, and I got this neato little certificate. And my goal was to write for about an hour a day, and I did average that. That's why I got the certificate. It was a little up and down, it looked a little iffy at times, you know, it kind of looked like maybe I wasn't gonna make it, but I did it. So proud of myself, because this is the first time I've won any Camp NaNoWriMo thing. Probably this time I won it because I set a realistic goal for myself. So, but anyway, I discovered that having that chart, you know, the chart that they give you, was really helpful to keep me on track, because, you know, it was like a visual goal that I could aspire to. So I set it up in my bullet journal. So now I have one of those charts in my bullet journal, and it's going okay. I haven't written it all today yet because I had other things that I had to do, like filming this. But yeah, and then here is my daily goals. As you can see, work on Cast Chronicles is every day, because that's what I'm trying to do. And then I did some research on self-publishing on the first day. I wrote a recent blog post, and I keep meaning, I always forget to post when I make a video or when I post a blog post. I always mean to share it on social media, and I always forget. It's just, and again, I forgot even when I had it in my bullet journal, so still gotta get to that. But yeah, so hopefully this will keep me on track a little bit better, especially once this crazy week is over. Today's the last day that I have to shepherd, well, today that I'm filming it, which is Friday. That's the last day that I have to do Vacation Bible School, so hopefully after that things will kind of chill a little bit and I'll be able to keep on track a little bit better. Other things that I got done, if you might have seen on my quarterly goals, one of them was to visit Maya. That is one of my best friends in the whole wide world. We've been friends since 1st grade. She lives in Utah because that's where the Mormons are. And I bought my plane ticket and I'm going to see her, so that's going to be a quarterly goal checked off, and it's also going to be really fun. That's not this coming weekend or the weekend after that. It's like it's on the 18th, and I'm going to visit her in Utah, and that's very exciting. And it's all by myself. This is the first time I've flown in a plane by myself, which is exciting and nerve-wracking. Other things I did, writing-wise, I did some more plotting. You know how I said that I've been trying to plot what the villains are doing, what's going on with my other characters, while my main character Caspian in the Caspian Chronicles, which is my book series that I'm working on, while Cass is doing his stuff, the villains are doing their stuff, and I'm trying to keep track of that. So I got summer break between books 1 and 2. I got that plotted, and then I got part of book 2 plotted as far as what they're, because I have, in case you haven't watched my other videos, I have everything plotted for all 4 books. Generally, you know, I know generally what's going to happen. I haven't outlined every single one, but I know generally what's going to happen, the big moments, you know. So I'm just trying to figure out what all the bad guys and bad girls and peoples are doing while Cass is going through his big moments, and what kind of the inciting incidents are for different things, because a lot of them have to do with the villains. So yeah, I got some of that done. Reading wise, I'm like a little over halfway through Crown of Midnight. I was kind of getting a little bit disappointed with just this book in general, and then I hit the halfway point and things changed. And if you've read this book, then you know what I mean. So I definitely feel like I'm gonna finish this book in the next couple of days, because now I'm really like interested to see what happens next. Wish it had caught me more from the beginning, but maybe it just has second book syndrome, you know, where it could almost never be as good as the first book. You know, that rarely happens where it's as good as the first book. So yeah, and then the last thing that I got done, that is the most exciting thing. Are you ready? Drum roll, please. I have a website, officially. It belongs to me. The URL belongs to me. Yay, spirit fingers. Cheers to another website, another day, another success. Yes, that's right. I have an official website. I already did have a blog, which was readwritelovefiction.com. But that was just for me to talk about, you know, my writing, what I've been going through, struggles, successes, etc. Kind of like a more sporadic version of what I'm doing here on YouTube. And I still have that, but now I have an official author website, which is www.leightonjwilliams.com. And there I am going to have updates, more generalized updates on my book. That's the first place where I'm going to be revealing titles and cover images and book descriptions, you know. And it's just where you can keep up to date on where I am in the process of publishing, you know. Other than here, you can always come here too, but check it out. I suggest it. It'll be really, I don't know, it's just a cool place to go. You can learn a little bit more about me on my About Me page. And yeah, please go check it out, because it's really exciting for me to have like an author page officially. So yeah, this week, a lot of stress, a lot of success. Overall, it was a week, like I said before. Thank you guys for letting me share this week with you. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, you can subscribe so that you can get you know, notified the next time I upload a video. You can also check out the links in the description below where I have all of my social medias, which I'm going to be more active on. That is one of my quarterly goals, and I'm going to do it. I'm going to be more active on social media. It's just, I forget, but I'm not gonna forget anymore. I tweet a lot, so if you want one of my more active social medias, it's Twitter. Yeah, go check out the links, follow me, go check out my blog where I do insightful blog posts about my writing and my process, etc. And check out my new author website. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you have a beautiful day, and I'll see you next time. Bye!